This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and Rainbow Six Siege has got a release date. This is a game that I'm sort of interested in, but I've kind of been flip-flopping on. And I'll get to that in a moment, but if you haven't heard the news by now, Rainbow Six will be released October 13th, which is pretty interesting because Assassin's Creed Syndicate comes out 2 weeks later. I believe that's the 27th is when that drops. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the description, but generally speaking, Assassin's Creed games always come out in that period right before Call of Duty, so I'm pretty sure I'm right about that, but we'll be getting Rainbow Six at October 13, which to me kind of solidify my thoughts on why Ubisoft delayed The Division, partially because they didn't want to cannibalize their sales. Think about this. If this is coming out on the 13th, Assassin's Creed's coming out on the 27th, when is Siege coming out? Can't come out the following week from Assassin's Creed because that's Call of Duty weekend. Ain't no way in hell that's gonna get by. They may think that Microsoft is going to hold off Guardians until November. No way they're gonna beat that, because that'll probably come out the preceding or 2 weeks late after Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So where would it fit in? Early December? Not really a great time to release a game, and I always found that very strange how releasing a game in the beginning of December doesn't bode that well. There's been some games that have sold pretty decent. Far Cry 4 did pretty well, but I think that was more of a over the long haul thing. It's weird. December seems to be like that dead zone month, which I would have thought would have been probably the perfect time to start introducing new games, because you're right before Christmas. You have that shiny console that's on sale, coupled with, hey, here's a bunch of new hits that's coming with it. But then again, I guess a lot of people like to buy the older games. The older hits tend to go on sale around Christmas. You know, they're not going to put out a game and then during the holidays have it go on sale immediately after it releases in December. So, maybe that's how it works out. I don't know, but so kind of makes sense that The Division needs to be pushed back a little bit to ensure that it's much more successful than it may be if it has to battle it out. And then we still don't know when the Tomb Raider release date is as well. So yeah, and God knows what other things might come out. It's just too much to worry about sales wise. So this kind of solidifies my reasoning behind the Division delay, at least part of it. Anyway, so now that we have a release date for Rainbow Six, here's where someone like me starts to think and starts to worry. Now, Rainbow Six, if you don't know, is going to be a team-based tactical shooter where you get together with a team to infiltrate a spot. Either you're going to rescue a hostage or take down some terrorists or solidifying a position. I believe in every scenario there's going to be a hostage. So you have to work together to figure out a way how to infiltrate their position and take each of them out without risking the hostage to win the objective. Of course, if you're on the opposing team, if you're one of the terrorists or criminals, however the scenario goes, your position, your goal is to solidify your position and keep the tactical team from achieving their goals of rescuing the hostage or taking out your team. You have to take them out before they get to you. You know what I mean? So, very interesting, something that appeals to me. But here's the thing. Is this going to be like Evolve? And what I mean by that is, when Evolve was being talked about, I had constantly said that This game, the worry is, what's the community going to be like? Are you going to have enough people to play this? My worry from an individual standpoint was, I can't get involved if my friends aren't in, because I don't know if I want to get together with a bunch of random people and try to do a game that is heavily based on you working together as a team to accomplish a goal. Now, Evolve came out, and it did okay. You know, people played it, but I know in my circle, I can't think of anybody who got it. So therefore, it was something that I couldn't invest in because I didn't have anyone to play with. And I think that's what happened with a lot of people. And I think that's why Evolve kind of, slowed down where it did. It's doing okay, but it's probably not doing as well as it could have, because I think a lot of people just didn't have teams. And that's what I worry about with Rainbow Six. Who am I going to play this with? Who do I know is going to get it? So that has me a little antsy, because I enjoy the tactical based gameplay that Rainbow Six gives. Mind you, I wish they would have came out with the original idea, which was Rainbow Six Patriots. But this is, I guess, going to have to play not so close second. But at the same time, it's like, I can't do it if I'm going to do it by myself. So now I got to convince people. And if I can't convince people, what's the point of getting it? So that's why I'm wondering, is this going to end up like Evolve? That's the worry with this game. It's not that I think it's going to be a bad game, because at the end of the day, Evolve wasn't considered a bad game. It was just a game that a lot of people didn't get because they didn't have people to play with. It's not like other games that have cooperative play where you can get by without other people playing it. These games, they require a certain amount of strategy, especially Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six definitely, generally it requires you to be on point. You could always get with somebody in the older games that was a dickhead and that would fuck shit up, but you could carry him through. But I'm worried that for this game, there's not going to be no carrying through. You're going to definitely need some type of coordinated attack, and without your buddies behind your back, I don't know how well this is going to work, but we shall see. Anyway, you guys hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.